We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Baltimore Ravens.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run. Back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 31 yards there and a first down. Bit of a haymaker right after the starting bell, Charles. One play on the ground and you're already on the other side of the 50.
I like how you went boxing there. Essentially went from the weigh-in to walking into the ring, being introduced, and firing away. Big shot early.
On first down, Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 44 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 68 yards. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Baltimore.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Sanders. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. They'll throw on first down to Hurts. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Right back to Sanders on first down. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Matt Judon there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts, eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Eagles have taken the lead. It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you're doing. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
He got into the end zone.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
This pass into the arms of Snead, and he'll be out right at the 35. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. He may try and run for this. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This time, Jackson will throw it. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st down, Ravens.
Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flush to his right. And, boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got Snead. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 34-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage. Especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. Quick strike out wide by Jackson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. On 3rd down, Jackson eluding the pressure right. He'll get this to Edwards out of the backfield. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
It's a gain of
well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Dobbins. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. The Ravens on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Rolling to his left. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that is going to be incomplete. The Ravens go for it but come up empty. And the Eagles defense able to hold.
It's a turnover on downs.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Sanders, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
It's 3rd and 11.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to let this go deep for Jay. And that's caught inside the 35.
Go time, baby.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles add on to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. So the illegal forward pass also costs them a down, and now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
And it's 3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. They go play action with Jackson. Flushed out right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll find Dobbins out of the backfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
The Raven 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. That's taken in by Duvernay. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get... A chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
30-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and then slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the side.
And this is caught inside the 5. The end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Baltimore.
Devin Duvernay, 62 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Tucker now to add the point after.
The extra point.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Ravens 14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone.
Next time.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Hurts. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On first down, Sanders. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for Philly. 51 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Jalen Reagor was the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
2nd down, here's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go back to the ground with Sanders. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Was sacked there by Brandon Graham, coming in and bringing it down to the ground.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. It's a gain of 7, and they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Here we go on 4th down with Jackson on the move to his left. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line.
Is a turnover on down.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
There on the stop.
Here's Hurts to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
10-yard line.
Play action. It's Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Flush to his right. Open man is Duvernay. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
14.
They go play action now. Jackson. That'll be taken in there by Miles Boykin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally.
Ravens 1st down.
Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked by Kevon Seymour. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Complete.
3 yards the gain there, second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. Steps away to his left. And incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
On play action, they'll throw. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. That's Yannick Ngakoue with a sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
3rd down.
The Ravens on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And the Ravens get a bit closer. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive.
And that's caught inside the 30. Ain't nothing! Touchdown, Philadelphia! Deshaun Jackson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 48. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
1st down, Ravens.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And 22 more yards there and another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense was more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Yards to go.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson will throw again. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Off the play fake, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery, but on 4th down, a change of possession anyway. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They start on the ground here at Sanders. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
26-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. That one looks like he'll throw here. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10.
That's the reason we ball for.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago, this crowd, they loved their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Henry's got it out on the left side. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be 4th down. They are going for it. It's Tannehill. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Here's Mostert. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Well, that play's not going to go in their highlight reel at the end of the season, but the only benefit to the offense, maybe a little more space if they want to throw the football now after taking that loss.
They'll run with Mostert. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off down near the 5. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Gostkowski the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Garoppolo to Ayuk, 1st down 49ers. Now Garoppolo. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Back to the running game with Mostert. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Niners are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
The game at 7.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. Back to throw, Tannehill. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
That's the end.
And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, it makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Marcel Harris. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
A 1st down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Titans.
And he is going to get this close to the 1st down markers. He's brought down at the Titans 39.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. Rolling to his right. Looking for his tight end read, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Past the 20.
Expect nothing less.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
Stephen Gostkowski set to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in the end zone. He juked it. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, gun. Slam.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 45-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Adoree Jackson.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Where the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, 45 yards. And the 49ers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled it to 20.
1st and 10. At their own.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 3.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Pass rusher extraordinaire, D. Ford that time, getting the sack.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 13.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And right side, Henry's got it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Check 26. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Under 10. Tag. Check left.
Derrick Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill is going to let this one go deep. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Marcel Harris. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
42-yard line.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack there to Harold Landry. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, watch 54. Hey, gun. You must be dreaming. Hey, one set.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. Flush to his right. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Looking to throw on second down. Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. So it's 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Garoppolo, quarterback sneak, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Jimmy Garoppolo taking it in. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. Garoppolo now. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7.
Makes the score, Niners 21.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Now this will make it into the end zone.
Can't be denied, boy.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Right now, under 100 yards of total offense. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And it's complete. Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Tennessee.
The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he will be brought down as time has now run out on this first half of action. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Now Mostert. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Desmond King there on the coverage. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Mostert. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustment, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But it looks like they're ready to go.
Looking for Ayuk, and he's got him. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. The tackle by Eric Armstead. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run it again with Henry. And he stopped immediately there.
Derrick Henry.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Now Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Jimmy Garoppolo, a touchdown pass to Brandon Ayuk. And the Niners take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Derrick Henry.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 30. With 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a fourth down. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Titan football here as they trail to begin the fourth quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
Ball carrier.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal.
It's third down and goal.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. Fourth and goal.
Down and goal.
They snap it to Tannehill. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked. Well, to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
It makes it tougher and tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1, one of the defensive players went to the quarterback and said, here's what you do. Throw the ball to the other team, and let's see if our receivers can pick it off and turn it into a completion.
That's just mean. I don't know that I can go down there and say that to him right now. Probably pretty fragile. So a little more space to work with here from the 13 on first and 10. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Stephen Gostkowski.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
21.
Extra point good by Gostkowski as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might have
expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in.
And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 11 more yards that go around. A first down as well.
First and 10 at the 20.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. This is caught.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too early here.
No, not at all, because you may leave an opening that could come back and get you.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they look for that final touchdown to salt this one away. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Raheem Mostert, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers add on to their lead. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
He gets it to Brown, complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
First down, Titans.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. This complete to Henry over the middle. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down.
First down.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. To the air again, Tannehill escaping the pressure right. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that in Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. The quick slant caught. And he will get into the end end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here we go.
He'll pitch it. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. One last throw here for Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off around the 20. And a loose football. Wait a second. They did not accept that after the incompletion.
29.
Your look is just as puzzled as mine.
I got nothing for you here. You have to take that penalty, don't you?
It's free yards. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still,